Alright, hello YouTube. I'm gonna make this sweet and simple so we can get this easy with and you guys can jump right into using OBS. OBS is a open broadcast software is what it stands for. It's basically says it in its name. It's going to be an easy software to be able to make it so that you can broadcast from whatever you want to do on the computer. So to start, we're gonna go right into the stream. So you have to understand that there's scenes. Scenes are basically your projects, if you will, and these are your things within the project. So if you draw a picture, it's going to be the elements that make that picture. This is the picture itself, but these are the elements that make it. So Twitch alert, you got Twitch alerts. Now what Twitch alerts do you want to put on the top? I'm trying to go through this really fast because one, it's getting late. Two, I'm just tired. And three, I don't think you guys want to be in this a long time. So Twitch alerts is going to basically be your very top one for a reason that you want to go over game, overlay, basically everything that could be in its path. You don't want to forget those alerts it's going to give you. Overlay is going to be your second one because you don't want it to be not seen. You don't want it behind a game and then all of a sudden people are like, who's this guy? And then they have to look back at the name. Like, there's a reason you have your overlay. Then you have chat. Chat is going to be, if you want to put a chat over in the game, you can put that in so that you can, people when they type chat, they can see themselves. Honestly, in my opinion, I don't figure it's worth it unless you're actually doing like a talk show type thing going on. But that's my opinion. Then you have World of Warcraft. You want this above your display capture. Display capture is going to be your monitor, okay? So, it's going to be not above your monitor. It's going to be your monitor, basically. So your desktop, your whole thing is that. So that's why you can see my display capture, whereas if I went to WoW, you'd be seeing WoW until I switch display capture above WoW. So like a cake, the most top one is going to be the most visible, or like a sheet of papers is another. It's like what other people say is that the top piece of paper is going to be your visible one, which is this one, okay? Your scenes, you can make several ones. Image is going to be like overlays to your backgrounds, to random image you might want to add. Image slideshow is if you just want a slideshow. Browser source is going to be like Twitch alerts. Chat is when we'll go over that in a second. Media source, I can't really explain that very well. That might be something I might go over in another video. I mean, other people can explain it easier, but I don't want to go over that necessarily right now. Text is like if you want to, like, for example, I could add a text and I can name it like followers right now. Pretty simple. You can then locate a file, but instead you would probably not want to do that, right? So you can go into here and you can you would, like, text is just like one of the hardest ones to kind of do. Free to type. You can add existing, but even if you do anything, there we go. I accidentally clicked the wrong one. That's what I thought. Okay, so we're gonna go into here, and I think I hit accidentally media source. So we're gonna go over here and we're gonna type this one. This one's gonna be followers. Okay. My bad. So that problem, that means that you just got something. So you remove it. Boop. Do do. Me do. And then we can go over here. You can go into details, and then you would. Wait, this one I don't need. I'm so sorry. This is actually taking longer than I need. Oh my gosh, I'm a little bit tired. So you're gonna type it, followers. If you want to do a followers, you can do the font. You can select your font. You got several different types of ones you can possibly do, and it'll actually display it. And you'll probably want bold, not italicized, unless you're actually a subscriber thing. But you can just get something you want something decently. You can do effects. You can do strikeout, underlines. You can do over here. Writing system, whatever. You could do your size, and your size is your biggest concern. For me, I'd probably be doing around an 8. And you can press OK, and you can type in your text, and then you can go from like follower goal is gonna be like 10, like 0 out of 15, and then you can go into here. And you can change the actual color of it, and like I'd be doing green because my thing's green, and boom, and then press OK, and then you can go into your actual followers, and you can see it's at the very top, and it's right here, And if it's too small, you would have to size it up. So you can just go back into here, go into properties, go into the select font, and you can go into the size and press OK, and you can get it until it's like a decent, even if it's 32, you'll be able to see it, and you can actually type one, and then like so right here, and then I can press OK, and then I can size it down. And then you can like put that underneath your basically your thing. And another thing is that it's really cool is you can go into properties and you can do even more. I mean, you can make it so that like I believe you can make it so that it will like move. I'm not exactly sure if that still does that now, but it used to be able to move, which was really kind of cool. You can outline it. You can do a drop shadow immediately from it too, so like it makes it look like it's a part of you or thing. You can put like I can put it like right here, which is where I'd probably put it. Probably actually drop it a little bit more. So something like that, and then you can press OK, and then you just tab out of that, and that'd be like the one thing that would probably go above your thing. But you can see that you can do a goal, and then you can just when you see a follower, you can just go out, and when you can be like and change it when you want to. That's basically it. That's really, I mean, there's not much. I'm so sorry for my dog barking. She is a little nut. So back to this, you got your pages, so you can go from like starting, and basically if you notice, it's like the same picture for all mine. It's just because like I don't have any other pictures that would match the kind of color to this. So when you're making also an overlay, I feel if you're new to streaming and whatnot, make one that matches the eye. Black, green, and white work together. Black, green, blue work together. Black, green, and like basically those colors all work together with everything. That's a really good one if you're starting a stream trying to get it to match. That's easy. White, black, and then a color. Make sure it's a bright kind of color. People like that. Let's see. You also have black. You also sorry. Okay, so you also have like you can work with blue, and you can work with orange. You got purple and green, and you got red and yellow. I think that's how it goes. That's a very good sequence. You can work up all those together, those colors together, and they can work really, really well. You can combine even 4 colors, but I just like doing, honestly and illegitimately, I just like doing this many colors with just 3. It's easy, but I have different overlays. So you then have your desktop, okay? You would have your files. Now, a number of things as streamers, you want to keep your files clean. You never want to open them with the stream opening, like seeing it. So keep it on a game capture, or turn off everything so they can only see the overlay or something like that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here, and here's Twitch alerts. Okay, so you can jump in. You already got it over here. Here's your Twitch box. To be honest, just pick something from what they have. So if you go over to here to followers, you can click into this box, and they will give you a list of items that you first off may have, because it's your uploads. But here's the stock files. This is what they have. So you're gonna go to all files, and you can find everything from images to sounds. They give you a pretty decent good amount. If you don't want to do those, I'll make other videos in the future to show you this. But since you're a beginner streamer and you're trying to figure this out for the very beginning, I don't think you're quite worried about that at this time. So this is a OBS URL. So you're going to use browser source, okay? So what this means is you're going to go into here, you're going to press launch if you're using a window capture, okay? Window capture will then you just size it down and whatnot. But since we're not using window capture, you would then use a browser source, okay? So a browser source means that you would just put the URL into it, and then you can size it, and you won't see it until it triggers. So test the follower alert. So for example, I can go into here, I can go out here, drag this over here, press a follower, and obviously You can see that, boom, it happened, and you can size it to how much you need it. You can do the font a little bit higher, which you can see by mine. I probably will size it more, but regardless, that's basically all you do. And then you can go back over to here, and you can do like text. You can how much, what you want to say for it, holds, how long it lasts for, whatnot. So there's that. Then there's the donations. Donations you would set up through your PayPal or your credit card or whatever. And the chat box is basically the same thing as alert box. With that being said, that's basically it for tonight. Nightbot is pretty simple. I will show you that real quick actually. I don't want to leave that out. I do not want to leave that out, not even a little bit. We'll quickly go over that. So, you would have to sign up, but if you already have a Twitch, obviously it's going to log you in. So you can see it's already, we're going to basically have these going on, and you can see how much they've been used lately, whatnot. What we're going to do is you can go over here and you can use commands. You can go to default and you can see what they do. You also have song request. If you go into here, just know it's going to play. So just know it's going to play immediately the song, immediately once you open this. So be prepared. Drop down the volume all the way, then play it. Like, please, because you're gonna, you're gonna blow your people's ears off. Timers is if you want your Nightbot to say certain things in your chat at a certain time. So that being said, that should be good. You can do, stream tick, you can do tons of things. Overall, it's a very, 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 very beautiful thing to do, Nightbot, because if you have people who don't say words that you do not want in your thing, such as, we all know there's a certain word, I'm not going to say it, I'm hinting towards the word. If it's said, it can ban a Twitcher, Twitcher. So I'm sorry if that offended you by me saying it, but I did not say it. I may have implied it, but I had to say it. I had to imply it to be able so that people understood at the very beginning that that is a bannable word if it is said too many times, and if there's nothing done about it. So that's why I have that one off. But again, that's basically it. You would have your URL open, and then you just have it in in the thing, and they're good to go. That's it. There's not much else to say. It's very easy. You have your streamer code that you would be putting in. You have tons of things you could do. I'll make other videos to tinier details. Please give me again a thumbs up, and subscribe. I'm new to YouTube, but I want to make the community of Twitch and YouTube like a very good memory for other people. I know that a lot of people have influenced me and made a big influence on me, and I figured that since they've done so much for me, I would do something for them. So with this being said, this is the conclusion of my video, and I hope that this is helpful to some of you, especially to my friends out there that know me, and I linked them to this video. If you have any questions, please do comment. I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. I'm off and on YouTube, but I will get back to you as soon as I can. With that being said, again, thank you again for coming and taking the time to look at this video, and I hope that this helps you, and have a great day.